If this is your first time here, you should already know. After this show, you should log on to doggydiamondsnofilter.com. There you can see the audio version of the No Filter podcast. Also, videos that's on YouTube. You have a video category. Also, you can shop with me. You can buy some merch, support what I'm doing. And the shop button, various buttons, just go to the header. Everything is on there. Browse through the site. It's beautiful. It's right in the description box too. Also, for only $100, I'll promote your content on my Twitter, Facebook, Insta stories, YouTube community, threads, doggydiamondsnofilter.com. Hit me up on Instagram at doggydiamonds for your promo. Serious inquiries must be Cash App ready. If you're enjoying the content, make sure you subscribe, like, leave a comment, and share. All right, I wasn't going to go live tonight. I've been roaming around today. Target run. I didn't buy nothing. Walmart run. I didn't buy. No, I did buy something from Walmart. I bought me some cereal. I bought some wax melts. Oh, and I bought something else I'm not going to endorse because I don't get Then, but yeah, I did go. I did buy. So I didn't buy nothing in Target. I window shopped for no reason. I could have, but Anyway, what's up, y'all, man? I'm here really quick. Holla at y'all really quick. Y'all got a little bit of my time tonight, just like I got a little bit of your time. So we just, we sharing out each other's time, But so I seen this Charleston White thing. Barbie girl Tina actually is the one who let me know that Charleston White got jumped. And I looked at the footage. I didn't understand it. I didn't understand him getting jumped. Um, I mean, I guess he got jumped for whatever. I guess he took a L, right? He got jumped because the L is people saying, I see many people saying, aha, they finally got him. They got him. They finally got him. I didn't really I don't really understand those sentiments unless you have a personal problem with him. And that's kind of what I wanted to talk about tonight. Because to me, somebody getting jumped, you're not able to get on camera after you got jumped. You're not able to show your face with not a mark on you. You're not able to walk. You're not able to explain what happened. I'm from a place where when people got jumped, they didn't jump on camera. They had knots on them. They were hospitalized. They were harmed. So it's just a different era when people are getting jumped and able to get on camera. What kind of jumping is going on? What kind of pillow hands are these dudes walking around with? Because like I said, unfortunately, I can remember people getting jumped and they wasn't on camera an hour later showing their face. They were like, yo, they got me. They wanted some get back. They wanted retribution. So I guess he could take a L because they got to him. They could say he took a L, but how is it really a L now, right? So if he does a comedy show and you purchased a ticket to go to the comedy show, he's at his place of business. He's at his place of work. What make you purchase a ticket to go do something? Then you're really a piece of shit. Seriously. Because you paid the rate to get in to do something to somebody. I think that's kind of corny. Whether you like him or not, that's kind of corny because he's there to do his job. And if you don't like his job, you don't pay your rate. You don't pay the ticket because then you're messing it up for everybody else who might have really wanted to see the show. So everybody's not here in cahoots saying, hey, let's all buy a ticket and then let's jump them. Everybody's not saying that. It's just you messing it up for other people. You actually purchasing a ticket and messing up an event. I think that's kind of whack. I don't care what's going on. If that's the case, jump all comedians, alleged comedians, so-called comedians. Sometimes I don't like the jokes. I've been to many comedy shows where I never even smirked. I thought the person was funny, but that night they just wasn't funny. But it was never a situation with that I wanted to fight the comedian or I think that's whack. And what was really more whack is that you had people saying, ha ha ha, they finally got him. And it's like, What the hell is funny about that? And you know, many people have done many things to us as a people publicly, and nobody really has the sentiment of them getting them. Like even the guy who was convicted of kneeling on George Floyd's neck, who got stabbed, the cop Derek Chauvin. I didn't even see people saying ha 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 they got him. I didn't even see none of that. I didn't even see people gloating saying that's good. I didn't see none of that. I see people with this conspiracy saying, oh, he was the scapegoat. I see people making up excuses for what we plainly seen him do. I seen more black people mad at George Floyd for getting in that situation than what was actually done to him. This is a fact. I seen people with all types of made up stuff or this was really done for this. I've seen and heard it all. The dude who did it to him got convicted. He got poked up, and I didn't see nobody saying, ha, 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 they finally got him. I seen people shitting on George Floyd for being in this situation. Charleston was one of them too, so we ain't going to be no hypocrite. But I seen more people shitting on him for being in this situation. He was a crackhead. He was this, that, and the third. Regardless, he didn't deserve to die like that. And the guy who killed him, according to the law, got poked up. And I ain't see nobody with no saying, "Ha, they got him. I'm glad." It was just swept under the rug. So I didn't understand. Like, if you don't like a man words, if you don't like a man politics, you don't have to watch him. You don't have to care. It's not like he went looking for trouble. Every time I seen Charleston White somewhere, he was always booked to be there. He was going or doing something that he was paid to do. So if somebody is paid to be somewhere and you don't like them, then you are looking for trouble. It's plenty of things that people say that I don't like. But I'm not going to pay to see them. I'm not going to pay to see them. And if something happened to them and they went looking for trouble and trouble finds you, then that's on you. But when a man is going to do his job and he was hired to do something and you decide you want to take out some type of bounty, because we only really do that shit to each other, right? You decide you want to take out some bounty and you want to stand on business. That shit is corny. Just to me. You know, Charleston has said some things that many people don't like. So what? You could always not listen to him. That's the shit. You could always not. You saying he hit him first. Listen, anytime somebody comes into your circumference in a threatening manner, you better hit them. For what you gonna wait for them to hit you? It's not about who hit him first. Why did the man approach the stage? So that's what happens. So it's not about who hit who first. Why were you there? Why did you get out your seat? So that's automatically a no. You can't show any refrain. You can't refrain from getting up. You got to get up and be this tough guy and walk to the stage. I'd have hit his ass first too. Many comedians have hit somebody first. Many rappers have hit somebody first. It's not about who hit somebody first. You're not there to approach the stage. You're not there to come to the stage. I better get off first. I better get off. That's really what it's all about. Why did he go to the stage? It ain't like he threw something into the crowd. The dude came to the stage. You come to the stage, somebody go and get off on you. That's just what it is. What did you get up for? But again, we so territorial. Yeah, I'm from here. Yeah, I represent this. All this shit we represent, all these areas we represent don't mean nothing. The block that you love, the block that you own nothing on, the area that you love, the area that you own nothing in will have your blood laying on the floor. Or what happened is the firemen, the police would come, tape it off, do the investigation, and the firemen come and wash your blood off the floor. They put candles on the floor, wash, rinse, repeat. The area has never given us anything. All the area has ever done for us is taken from us. And we have this nepotism. I'm from this, I'm that, blah, blah. What does that mean? And we don't own shit, because the minute them folks come and say, hey, we want y'all to get the fuck up out of here, hey, that's it. That's it. We want y'all out of here. And I know you give me one area that they haven't come and taken. Seriously. So all this, we own this. This is mine. And yo, I stand on this and I'm this and I'm that. When they don't want you to live there no more, they come and displace you. And where's that smoke at? Where's that standing up? Where's all this fighting? Where's all this we jumped them? No, you kindly, bitch, you write stuff. You kindly make memes, you kindly do all this shit and you move. That's it. So the mindset has to change with this areas and all this. And yeah, I'm from here. We don't care. We don't. So what do we care about? And I'm likening this to Kevin Samuels. I didn't agree with a lot of stuff Kevin Samuels said in certain instances, but it wasn't for me to agree with. I didn't care enough. I didn't invest anything into it. He did what he did. He said what he said. Women were calling him to be judged. If a woman says to me, yo, how do you feel about this? And I'm honest about it, why is everybody getting mad for some? He wasn't calling women and saying, hey, I think you were 7. Hey, I think you were 2. Women were calling him. Women were coming on his live asking to be rated. When he rated them, it doesn't matter, because if he had said, hey, I think you're a 10, it's going to be 10,000 people that say, she ain't no 10, you bugging. Yo, you don't got no taste. So when he say, hey, I think you a 4, oh, he hate black women. And then as soon as he passed away, I seen people celebrating. I seen people happy that he died. I'm like, damn, we happy that he died? Based off what? Where did he go harming anybody? Or did the people come to him? They were joining his live. They were calling him, and he gave his opinion. And again, what happened to, I don't agree with you, so I don't take any stock in it. It isn't one in. I don't watch shit that I don't agree with. I don't look at people that I don't like. But see, we such bugged out that we put more interest and more time into what we don't like than what we actually like. If you like this person, if you like this personality, if you like this podcast, or if you like this comedian, why don't you spend the time with what you like instead of spending so much time with what you don't like? And then you actually write and meme and talk about what you don't like, but you don't mention anything that you like. So what do you like? You show more love to what you hate and neglect what you love. That's mental illness. That's complete mental illness. You spend more time with you dislike. Nas drop a video and Tekashi drop a video. It's 6,000 comments saying how whack he is and 200 comments under Nas. Make it make sense. I don't watch what I don't like. I don't eat the food that I don't like. That's like eating something, knowing you're going to throw up, eating it, buying your money, eating it, buying your money, cooking it, eating it, and throwing up and say, yeah, it makes me throw up. You didn't know that prior to buying it? That is mental illness. That's complete mental illness. Complete. I do not watch people I don't like. I don't listen to what I don't like. I don't eat what I don't like. I don't frolic with people I don't like. I know I don't like you. Period. There's nothing to complain about because I already know. You going over there? Nah, why not? Because I don't really rock with that. I don't deal with that. I don't go in nobody comments. I don't comment on people's stuff that I don't like. Yes, I might disagree on some things, but that don't mean I dislike you. That don't mean I don't like you. These dudes who think they're my ops or think, you don't see me commenting on their stuff. You don't even see me even talking about them. It's always in response to. It's always going to be like that. So if you go into somebody's shows to fight them, if you happy that another black man died because you didn't agree with his ideology on life, then something is wrong with you, because the so-called real people who don't like us, they don't like us with a smile. They don't like us with a smile. But they deny your home loan, they deny your auto insurance loan, they do all types of stuff to you because they don't like you. And because it's not done in your face or out in the open, you think it don't exist. But when somebody openly expresses themselves, here we go. Yeah, they finally got his ass. I can't stand him. Well, how do you know you dislike him? That means you must listen to what you dislike. It's like right now, let me be honest with you. I'm not a Bob, I'm not a Ken, right? I know that respectfully, Nicki Minaj has not made music that I like in a long time. I'm going to review it sometimes, and I'm not going to make a big stink because it was what I expected it to be. It was, I would be more surprised if I liked it more than disliking it, right? I don't think she makes music for me. I don't think she makes music for me. So if somebody say, "Did you hear the new album?" I say, "Yeah, it ain't for me. I'm not I'm not an itty bitty piggy. I ain't with none of that shit." Seriously, I don't think she makes music for me. So I'm not gonna listen to it. I'm gonna skim through it and I'm gonna be like, yeah, she's doing what she do. But it ain't for me. But I'm not gonna, oh, she's trash, arguing with people all on the internet. Then something happened to her and I'm happy because I don't like her music. Do you know how insane you gotta be? Do you know you have a choice? Seriously, you really have a choice. But we gravitate what we don't to what we don't like. I don't agree with everything Charleston say. But who the fuck am I to agree with him, Harry? I don't agree with what nobody says 1,000% of the time, or even sometimes 50% of the time. But that's why we're individuals. That's why you get to say what you want to say. And I can have discourse with you without, because we will sit there and everybody will be like, oh, they finally got Charleston. And the same people that want Charleston to get got, the same people that's happy that Kevin Samuels is dead, will listen to Boosie and watch him, a diabetic man, pour all that sugar in Kool-Aid and all that damn sugar in that spaghetti sauce and actually justify why he poured all of that white sugar in that Kool-Aid and that spaghetti sauce and justify it and think it's perfectly normal that he did that. It's perfectly normal that he did that. When I'm sitting there like, yo, ain't he diabetic? As a people, diabetes affects us as a people, because I hate to say as a community because we don't have a community, but as a people, it affects us abroad. And you have people will justify why he poured all that white sugar in that Kool-Aid as well as that damn spaghetti sauce. And have a whole and ready to argue down, talk about my mother, my kids, everything, because Boosie did something. And those same people will be like, I'm glad they got him. I'm glad he died. When you watch a man kill himself, and you don't say, hey, bro, we love you. We love your message. We love some of the things you have to say, but you're going to have to lay off that white sugar. The doctors probably tell him that. But because he likes to shuck and jive and do certain things, you're going to be in alignment with it. I know when I see him, I turn. Because he's never going to say anything that I agree with because I don't agree with the shit he say. And I already know it. I already know it. But the more wackier, the more crazier shit you say, you go viral. Just so people could be miserable. Just so people could say, yo, I don't agree with that. Bad take. This is new shit. Oh, I don't like your take. So? You think I'm going to change what I'm saying or the way I think because you don't like it? I didn't do it for you. I did it for me. And there's people who resonate with me. And for those who resonate with me, they do. And even people who love me and care about me, don't agree with everything I say, but they don't want me to die. They don't want me to get beat up. They don't want somebody to stab, shoot me, or kill me. I'm not going to look for trouble. So if I'm somewhere handling some business and somebody is mad at something I said on the internet that I didn't personally say about them, and they do something to me, people are happy. You know how crazy you fucking sound? Yeah, he hated black women. Well, last time I checked, they called him and asked to be rated. Just really think about that. They called him and asked to be rated. But the same people, and I'm glad that you said that, NMR, the same people, I'm not blaming him, but the same people who's angry, fiery, they sit before Vlad like this. Where's all the fire? Where's the foaming at the mouth? How come you sit before him and you're all docile and calm? But then when you're around us, or you even on your own platform, you foaming at the mouth, nostrils flaring, blood pressure going up. But then you sit before him like this. You answer yes. You all well spoken, and now you want to be articulate. The cursing is gone. The foul language is gone. But it's when it's before us. I had a problem with that when I was watching Devin Haney and Regis Prograde promote their fight. Everything, fuck you, nigga. With all this, I'm like, damn, they talking like that in front of these white promoters and white folks. And you watch these white men promote a fight, they don't talk to each other like that. Why y'all sitting there calling each other nigga and all this crazy shit in front of these white folks? You look crazy to me. Fuck you, bitch ass nigga. Are you a boxer? Are you a boxer, or are you a damn street thug? Are you a boxer, or are you a street thug? Crazy ass Mike Tyson ain't even talk like that all the time. Floyd Mayweather never spoke like that. I'm like, nigga, fuck you, bitch ass nigga. What, we outside, nigga? I'm like, yo, you're a professional boxer. You ain't no gang member. You ain't no street dude. How does Devin Haney say, alhamdulillah, fuck you, bitch ass? Like, yo, what am I watching right now? What am I watching? They play with God. They play with family. What the hell do you take serious? But when it comes to somebody that look like you, he got to die. He got to get jumped. He got to get beat up. You're just happy about that shit. But when something happened to them, even with the Alabama thing, you'll find some type of empathy in y'all. Yeah, but they didn't have to hit her with the chair, though. Yo, when it's up, everybody get hit. At that particular time, I do not have the time to decipher who's the op. All y'all are op. Yeah, but why they hit her, though? Look up Eleanor Bumpers. Look up Amadou Diallo. Look at some of these stories. They don't sit there and say, let me excuse you. No, everybody get on the floor. Your mama get on the floor. Your kids get in cuffs. They don't care what they hit her for. That was kind of messed up. Yeah, they shouldn't have hit her. But if it's one of y'all, world star, everybody get hit. And this is the problem, and it's going to remain the problem. And it's me talking right now is not going to solve anything. I'm just bringing something to people's attention that's being, I'm not saying nothing that you never heard before. I ain't saying nothing profound. It just is what it is. And as long as it remains like that, we're always going to have problems. Now, I'm not a hypocrite, right? So when Buddy went out there yelling like a goddamn fool at early in the Sunday morning when the good people was getting up, getting their breakfast, going to church or going to the morning for coffee, and they threw bottles at him. That's a little different. And he got bonged. That's a little different because you went looking for trouble. If you go looking for trouble, I have no sympathy. When trouble is like, what's good, my nigga? You was looking for me? I have no sympathy. But if you are at your place of business, if you at your place of work, and something happens to you behind somebody who's angry, behind somebody who's mad at you, they don't belong there. This is your place of work. It's not their place of work. So if Charleston is booked to do a stand-up comedy show, and you know you don't like him, why did you buy a ticket? You went there looking for trouble. So when it happens, you can't pay me to go see some of these guys. You can't pay me to watch some of these guys because I know I don't like them. I don't agree with a lot of shit they say, so I'm not here to disagree. Just whatever. I'm not even here to tell you what to like or dislike. It's just my personal choice. Some people y'all think is profound. I think are dumb as shit. Some people that you say, oh, but they do be dropping jewels. For real? That's jewels to you? Okay. Who am I to say it ain't jewels? Maybe you like fake jewels. Shit, some people rock silver. Some people rock gold-plated shit. Some people rock nickel. If you like nickel and CZs and moissanite, who am I to say it's still a jewel? Right? It's still a metal. But it's tiers to this. Some people think some people are so profound. And I know it's all act because I'm a part not of the act, but I'm a part of the seeing the beginning of the act. And that's why when people views get low and people's situation get low, they start staging shit and doing shit and then pow. They care more about views than they care about their house burning down. That's why you hear the smoke detector in the back. The battery going off in the smoke detector means that you need to change the battery. And if it's a fire, the smoke detector might not alert your household that it's a fire, but they care more about views and talking shit than they care about their house and their family burning down. And those the people you listen to. You hear beep, beep, beep every 10 seconds. And you be like, God damn, you don't want to change the smoke detector? Whoa, but he dropping Jew. Nah, he be dropping. He right. And you could go to Dollar Tree and get $1.25 pack of batteries and change the smoke detector. But what you have to say and what you got going on and getting views and super chats and cash apps is more important than their own house burning down. And it costs $1.25. Maybe a ladder. Stand on a crate. But if you think what they saying is ill, who am I to say it ain't ill? Who am I to say, yo, if you like it, who I ain't here to say, yo, he dumb, she dumb, and all that. Be a lot of people y'all watch. Y'all watch a lot of stuff, political stuff. Y'all think a lot of political people, y'all easily to get duped anyway. So I already know. I'd be like, man, whatever. Y'all always justify something. It's whatever you in alignment with. But when you ain't in alignment with something, yo, you hope the worst for them. You hope the worst for them. You wish death, you wish pain, you wish suffering because you don't agree. They didn't harm you. They not responsible for you being on child support. They not responsible for you not being able to buy no reefer. They not responsible for your box smelling musty like that. They ain't responsible for none of that. But you don't agree with them, so you just want harm to come with them. You just want anything. Nah, I was tired of them. So you watch shit that you tired of? Many people don't even exist to me. You be like, who? That's why I always say to y'all, what you say, stop sending me videos because I don't care about these people. And if I care, I will watch it. Nobody is profound to me. Nobody's saying something that I'm like, if they're not an elder and they're not of a certain caliber, and if they haven't lived and walked this earth, the minute somebody think they dropping some hip hop jewels, I automatically don't even want to hear that shit. Because half of the dudes that be talking about hip hop don't know what they're talking about. They're talking from an emotional standpoint, and then they're trying to mix community with hip hop. When hip hop is controlled by the same people that messed up the community. And if you're not making the correlation, what are you talking about? How are you blaming a black man or black woman for the conditions of hip hop? And black men and black women have no control about what's going on with hip hop. So that's why when people want to argue about who created it, what difference do it make? We don't own it. Oh, I'm independent. Yeah, and I told y'all, you're not independent because the minute you upload it to one of them DSPs, come to find out some of the major companies own some of the DSPs too. I've been trying to tell y'all been had and y'all getting had, but no, everybody want to argue. Oh, you think you know everything. Oh, you're this, you're that. All right, fine. I keep my information to myself then. And then somebody that you worship regurgitates something I said, and now it's law. Well, such and such said, I said that shit last year. Remember when I said stop calling yourself a rapper? That's equivalent to saying nigga. Remember? Nah, you. Then Kanye goes on Drink Champs and say, stop calling yourself a rapper. That's equivalent to calling yourself a nigga. That was deep. I'm like, I said that shit already. And y'all watch me say it. But depending on how you feel about me, depending on if you like my shades, depending on if you don't like my complexion, depending on who I'm sitting next to, who you think I'm knocking down, who like me, my tweet, my take, fuck everything I say. All right, fine. It's cool. I know I ain't lost in the sauce when it comes to nothing. When it comes to nothing, they can't pull the wool over my eyes because I already be 10 steps ahead of things. I already know. But because I don't agree with you, like I said, you got a weirdo ass nigga like Hakeem Green just because he thinks I'm a Republican or he forgot that he lived on my block and I protected him from anything happening to him in the street. He forgot that because on the internet, I am a Republican. So he blocked me on social media. That's how weird people who really actually know you will act funny on the internet without even asking me, yo, let me ask you something. Let's talk. So everybody because I'm not a Republican, I'm not a registered Republican. I'm not. I'm a registered Democrat. Seriously. But it has been things over the course of time that raised my eyebrow like, hold up, you say you're this, but you're not in alignment with the people and what the people need, and I know you cap. Just because you say you something, that don't mean you got to carry it out. When they wrong, they wrong. But who calls out the wrong, right? But then I start realizing, I know why you like that. Because they fund you. They do, oh, okay, I get it. And I'm going against what you're getting your bag. So I'm the op now. I get it. I'm not even mad at that. I ain't never had a friend I wanted back. Seriously. I never had a friend that I wanted back. Because if we really friends, we could agree to disagree. We could talk, still remain friends. But when it comes to certain shit, we don't agree with that. Just like we might go to the store and I say, yo, I want to get some hairy chicken wings. You might want rib tips. You know what's sad that I learned later on in life? That the hairy chicken wings was fried in the same grease that the rib tips was fried in. So who am I to say, hey, you eating that swine? Because I didn't even know I was eating that swine too, because the hairy chicken wings is fried in the same grease as rib tips. The swine is on the chicken. So how could you look at me and say, yo, how you eating hairy chicken wings? Yo, how you eating that swine? We're both eating the same thing. The the hairy chicken wings is in the swine grease, and the swine is fried in the hairy chicken wings grease. It's the same grease. So that's like having a soup. And you eating soup and you say, damn, this soup broth. Damn, how you eating the Brussels sprouts in the soup broth? You eating the Brussels sprouts? I don't like green beans. I don't like string beans. It's in the same soup. So you don't eat pork, but you like gumbo. And gumbo has what? Andouille sausage in it, right? Pause. Pork. So you think because you picked the sausage, pork, pause, out of the soup, you don't eat pork? People be like, no, I don't eat pork, but I like bacon. Fam. I listen. What people do now, I don't agree with it. As long as somebody's not doing or saying something and trying to spread that message to the masses and actually gain minds with it, and I know it's harmful, I normally don't give a fuck. I don't care. Hip hop stuff, I'll debate that all day because I like hip hop conversations. But when it comes to how you think and what generational wealth is and generational wealth, people always on this generational wealth and all this shit. People think generational wealth is you gonna afford a car one day. But nobody thinks about financial literacy. And yes, I worked hard to build an empire to pass to you. And passing the empire to you, you got to know how to keep it and pass it to the next person. No, we don't know nothing about financial literacy, right? So our parents do what they do. Unfortunately, they get sick, they pass away, and they pass it to us, and we squander it. Why? Because we didn't know about that. We didn't know anything. You have bozos who say, I got zero credit and all stupid shit like that. When if you have good credit, you make one of your children's an authorized user. So you're building their credit. So by the time they get a certain age, they got a good credit score. But we wasn't taught that. That's what generational wealth is. And first thing when you're dealing with any wealth, it starts with health and mental health first, because how you think controls everything. How you act controls everything. Your ways and action is everything. It's not a money thing because you got a lot of rich assholes. You got a lot of rich, crazy people. That's really what it's all about. Seriously. That's what it's all about. But generational wealth and my kids ain't going to want for nothing. And listen, you get food stamps, cut it out. Cut it out. Us ranting and raving and complaining without change don't mean nothing. Sometimes you got to change you. Sometimes you are the problem. I realize and recognize times where I was the problem. Why? Because my mindset, how I reacted to a lot of stuff. Straight like that. Say, you know what? I'm going to change my reaction. I'm going to change the way I perceive things. Because truthfully, I really don't give a fuck. And I realize, hold on. Nah, they trying to control me via trolling. They trying to say things. They're saying, watch me make him mad. So then they come in the chat and say, where's such and such? I don't know. Hopefully in hospice or some shit. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. But why I got to tell you I don't give a fuck? You don't care neither. But you think I'm going to react a certain way. And you think it's funny. So that's a part of controlling me. So I say, hold on, I know what you're doing. Got a plan for that. I got a solution for that. Because every problem got a solution. But nowadays, for every problem, for every solution, you find a new problem. For every solution, you find but what about this? I say, whoa. So hold on. What do you want out of all of this? Because I'm offering solutions and you just keep coming up with a new problem. So you know what I started saying? I just started saying this like 2 months ago. The help you need, I can't provide for you. Seriously. I got my own shit. And I actively seek help for issues. I actually seek solutions. You, on the other hand, got excuses and you got more problems. And when your problems become my problems, that's a problem. But seeing the demise of people and all of that, listen, because I'm gonna tell you, let me predict the future for you too. You see this thing going on with Diddy? What's gonna happen now? And this think about this sickness. What's going to happen now? Even though many things that he's accused of, he probably actually did. Many people believe he did it. Many people in their whole heart know he did it. What's going to happen? You're going to see people start feeling sorry for him. And he's going to become a hero. Watch. Remember, I said that. Look at the date. Look at the date. People gonna start saying, oh no, now it's not fair. Now they're just coming after him for nothing now. Now I think it's something deeper. Maybe he's just a piece of shit and his time is up. Maybe all the people that he accosted, violated, didn't do right by, maybe the universe is spinning the block for them. Maybe it's just his time out of all the years that he did fuck shit. Maybe it's just his time to pay the piper. And watch, you're going to have people say, no, it's no, see? Because he made you dance. Do you want to dance? He made you dance. He got you drunk. Watch. Watch people. Watch. You're going to see it. Watch. You're going to have people start saying, nah, see, now it's going too far. Watch. But you don't even know who King Leopold II is. You don't know nothing about the people who have done the most atrocious shit to us. You don't know none of that. Because they give you your heroes and your sheroes. So they take your heroes away, they punish them, and then they take them back in the whip. And then they do PR moves and special moves. And then watch. You start saying, no, is it? Remember, let me tell you something. We watch, not we, because I never saw it, but many of you saw a tape of somebody that looks like R. Kelly pissing on somebody. You saw it. I didn't watch it because when they said it was an underage girl, I refused to watch it because to me that was a little bugged out and we was younger at the time. You watched it. You watched the man look in the camera and you like, oh, wow. You watched and you heard so many stories and there are actually people saying, yo, I don't think that's him. You got people saying, nah, he's really innocent. He's set up. You said they're attacking him because he's a strong black businessman. See? I could predict the future. I'm telling you. You got people who see shit with their own eyes, know the truth, and they'll be like, nah, this ain't fair now. So I just be like, I understand the world we living in. I understand all this shit is assimilation, man. I understand all this shit is assimilation. I understood that since 2020, nothing that I saw and heard was real anymore. I understood that. I understood that. I understand that anybody will flip at any given time. There is no morals, there's no values, there's no principles, there's no integrity. I understood that. That's why I don't be angry at a lot of shit. I be like, oh, I not if but when. I understand. Yo, I completely understand. All I can do is have a reaction. I understand that nothing that I see and hear is real. Seriously. You got people putting shit on the internet. Think about the psychology of a person who posts a picture. You post a picture. Now you're looking at who responded to you posting a picture, and you're angry at some responses, and you're angry at who didn't even respond. I posted this picture and they didn't like my post. You're looking at who you think might be looking at you. You post something in story, and then you view who viewed your story. You want to know who looked at you when you put shit out there for people to look at, and you count who looked at you. That's why these bozos is talking about my views and your views. I get it. I'm telling you, I understand on a different level of understanding of stuff. I get it. I get it. I understand. I completely understand. And not even on no spooky shit. It could be, listen, let me explain something to you, right? Remember, and I don't know if some of you brothers or some of you ladies can remember. Remember, we thought that when the turn of the millennium was coming, that it was gonna be this big war, us against them, right? We only got 5 years left. They made us believe that when the millennium struck, everything was gonna be chaotic. Right? That's what they made us believe through rap, through everything, right? So when that happened, we already made up in our mind it was us against them. And some of us said, damn, man, but yo, what if your own moms is on their side? What if your own cousin is trying to get you to get the chip? What if they trying to get you to do this? Some of us was militant, like, yo, so what's gonna happen is that, yo, you gonna have to go against your moms. You gonna have to go against your homies. That's what they said. That's what we were saying. When they start the revolution, all they probably do is squeal. We thought it was a big revolution coming, right? We thought that. So we were already militant ready. Yo, they ain't making me do this. They ain't putting no chip in me. They ain't doing none of that shit. I'm willing to die for this. Remember, we had that mentality. 2020, 1999 going into 2020. Even though Prince had a song called "We Gonna Party Like It's 1999" in the 80s. So what the fuck did he know? And Prince was kind of deep, right? 20 years later, what happens? So it had nothing to do with the chip no more. Had nothing to do with the chip no more. Had something to do with and then you had your mother, you had friends, and you had homies trying to convince you to get something from the people you didn't trust. And they did it the same way in 2000. If they had an RFID chip, certain people, they would have took the chip. It's the same thing. Take the chip because all they got to do is make any calamity, any catastrophic event and say the chip is what's going to save us. You had people getting online, double, triple boosted, all of that. To this day. I remember Sadat X. Man, everybody get the fucking thing so we can get this over with. That's the God. But anyway, so when that happened, I said, oh shit. Look what they did. They told us and got us prepared for this time, but they moved it back 19 years later. Yo, and it's something else that's the same thing. Yo, look what they did. But then we had household against household. The same way with that. It was control. People were getting online to go get this thing, proudly saying, I got this. Unfortunately, some of them are falling out now. Unfortunately, some of them are having other issues and problems. And for those who stood fast and said, I'm not doing that, we look like geniuses right now. But households is divided, relationships broke up. The way you looked at your homie was different because he did something or didn't do something. It was all planned. Some of us had enough knowledge of the world and understood, yo, this is bullshit. And the same people who will laugh and think, ha ha, they got Charleston. Ha ha, Kevin Samuels. They didn't even laugh like that about Jeffrey Epstein. They didn't even laugh when Harvey Weinstein finally got. They didn't even laugh when Derek Chauvin got poked. They don't find none of that shit funny. They don't find none of that funny. You gotta look like them in order for them to dislike it or feel or be happy about it. So I get it. I understand. I'm telling you, I completely understand. For the people who know me personally, they know the talks that we have, the mind state that I'm on. They get it. I can't always convey it online because some things go over people's head, and I don't have time to argue with fools. And I'm past the time of trying to teach anybody anything because for the most part, the screen went black. Listen, for the most part, it's people that y'all call teachers that can't teach you shit. So if you want to learn from them, from him and her and their scholars and then this and that, and they can't have a conversation past hip hop, they can't talk about, they can't expound on nothing. And they always want to talk about the same type of shit. And by all means, watch them. I'm not here to save nobody. You know why? Because I could throw the life preserver in the water, but I ain't getting in the water with you. Enough of that shit. I ain't listen. And everybody who I personally took on as somebody who I wanted to see do good, look how they treated me. But it's some unspoken shit that I just don't speak about. Just move on. I don't complain about niggas. Complain about no bitches, no women, no. I don't complain about people. I just move because I understand. I'm telling you, I really, really understand. And I was talking to one of the bros, and I said the fact that we have certain empathy, feelings, love, caring for people is the last bit that keep us as human, and we holding on to our humanity because for the most part, nobody gives a fuck. They don't care how the children is affected by anything they see. They don't care how families are being broken up. They don't give a fuck. And the fact that you care and they want to say you're always mad, you're sensitive, that's the little bit that you have to humanity. That's the only thing keeping you human. Maybe you should care more. Maybe you should be more sensitive to the thoughts of other people and how people are affected by the things you say and do. Maybe you should be a little bit. So I don't mind when people say shit about me because that's the last thing that's human in me. Because for the most part, I don't see no human shit. I don't see no humanity. I see everybody just doing what they want to do, not giving a fuck who they got to step on, who they got to cross. They don't care. They don't care. Like, yo, wasn't? Man, fuck that nigga. Yo, didn't he? Yeah, I don't care. You're like, damn. This where we at now? So I get it. So I'm not going to change who I am because I know that I'm human and I've never been selfish. Have you ever seen a time where selfishness was so big You could actually feed someone with knowledge on a craft, knowledge on a trade, knowledge on a skill, or actually literally feed them actual nourishment food. And you say, look, I cooked, you got to do the dishes. And they'll say, I didn't ask you to cook. While they eating, farting and shit, eating. I didn't ask you to cook. I ain't doing the dishes. I didn't ask you to cook. While they're eating. That ass. And you'll be like, hold on. Ain't the thing is I cook, you wash the dishes? I didn't ask you to cook. And you sitting there like, yo, you serious? And they dead ass serious. Have you found yourself in the past 3 years looking at people saying, yo, you serious? They're dead ass serious. There's no human left in people no more. I'm telling you. And I get it. I understand. I completely understand. I completely understand. It don't matter what you do for anybody. They'll big you up one day and dish you the next. Look at all these bozo ass niggas. Look at their content. They got videos saying how I was great to them, how I mentored them, how I helped them, how they learned shit from me. And then the next video, they'll say, he ain't shit. His platform is dead. He's this, he's that. Hold on. How do you go from this extreme to that extreme? How did they make that make sense? And people will say, yeah, fuck them. I thought you said they helped you. I thought you said they're part of the reason why you do what you do. I thought you said that, they showed you the way. So how did they become a piece of shit? Based off of perception, based off of what you think. Not that they picked up not that y'all even had an argument. Do you realize there's people that don't fuck with you? You never even had an argument with them. You never had an argument. It's people you used to call them every day. You call them. They don't pick up the phone. You know how you know people don't fuck with you? They don't pick up the phone. So then you say, yo, you know what? I ain't calling them no more. And then the public want to know, yo, what's up with such and such? Shit, my guess is as good as yours. I don't know. Don't give a fuck. Like I said, if they in hospice, hey, fuck it. I ain't never had a friend I wanted back. I ain't never had a relationship I wanted back. I never had anybody that I stuck my neck out for, and they were probably one of the main ones that was trying to get my fucking head cut off. Seriously. The whole time you be talking to somebody about ops, where you want to go, your whole goals and aspirations. And they sitting there taking that shit in saying, I hope you fail. I hope none of the shit you trying to do works. I can't stand you. And you don't, do you know, let me tell you something. I'm going to go on this note because I got other shit to do. Do you know you the last to find out? You are the last one to find out. Always remember that. So you got to find a way to stay ahead of the curve because you're the last one to find out. Somebody don't like you. They told 10 people. 10 people know they don't like you. You're the last find out. You know when you find out they don't like you? When the calamity hit. And you be looking around like, what the hell is this all about? Everybody knew that they was going to swing on you one day. Everybody knew that shit. You in a relationship, your relationship break up, they already told everybody they was going to shit on you. You're the last to find out. Everybody knew. The brothers knew, the sisters knew, the mother knew, the father knew that y'all were breaking up. You were the last one to find out. You know when you find out? When you find out. You go to work. They let you go. They already knew. Security already knew to come sign your ass out of the system and escort you downstairs. You the last to find out. So that's why we always feel blindsided by shit. Because people have pillow talk and people have powwows with people about you. You the last one to find out. All the time. All the time. You the last to find out. So again, knowing what I'm dealing with, knowing who I'm dealing with, know what I watch, know what I eat, whether I'm eating it or I'm brain food, mental food. I already know what I'm up against. When people call my phone, I already know what they're gonna say. I already know. And I don't know if y'all been watching me long enough. If you watch me long enough and you understand me, I'm telling you, I predict the future. I'm telling you, because I already know the mentality of people. That's why nothing surprises me. That's why certain things hurt. Because I be like, not you, man. You act like you understood. You act like you got it. And the whole time you was one of them. Damn. It's almost like a zombie movie. You moving around, y'all fighting the zombies, and this nigga got bit. And he been hiding the bite. He been hiding the bite. And then one day he just, ugh. You understand what I'm saying? Ugh. You like, yo, you got bit? You understand what I'm saying? Yo, you bit? Why ain't tell me you was bit? You know what I'm saying? Why you ain't tell me you was bit? And that's just where we at. People will say, yo, look, because I'd rather, if I got bit in like a zombie apocalypse, I'd rather say, yo, look, man, they got me, man. They got me. So I'm going to sit here and fight with you to the end. But it's going to come a point where you got to put me down, man. Don't let me turn into one of them. And that's what society is. The whole time you fighting back to back with people, they slowly but surely turning into one of them. And you think they got your back. That's what this shit become, whether it's your girl, whether it's your brother, whether it's your pops, whether it's your mom. Some of y'all own mothers have betrayed you before. Some of y'all own fathers are betraying you now. Right now as we speak. Right now. Because they caught up in this shit. You might like a Trump politic. You might agree with a Biden politic. And look what's happening. Right now. And you think they got your back. They don't got your back. So that's the bugged out shit with all this shit. The whole time you like, yo, we, motherfucker like, yeah, okay. Yo, I could drive the boat. Nah, you can't drive the boat. Okay. The whole time he in the back of the boat, chipping the fucking boat away. And you took them out the water. But it ain't their boat, so they don't care. So y'all start understanding platforms and analogies. It ain't my platform, so I could ruin it. His platform is failing. You was once here. This same platform that you think is failing or you want to fail opened your bitch ass with open arms. See how they do? See how a minute the nigga think he up, he starts saying I, me. And y'all be wanting me to have sympathy and empathy for people. I be like, nah, nigga came looking for trouble. Shit found you. I don't care. I wouldn't piss on you if you was on fire. Seriously. This is where we at. So this is how we can see. Ha ha, they finally got Charleston. Motherfucker, I ain't from Texas. He ain't said nothing about me. It's shit that he say that I don't agree with. Don't care. It's shit that he said that I agree with. I've had personal conversations with him, as you saw, and I've had conversations with him off the record. I understand certain things. Certain things I don't understand. But before I bash him, I will ask for clarity. for me. And he don't owe me nothing. He don't owe me nothing. Nobody owes me anything. I don't expect nothing from nobody. Because once morals, values, and principles and integrity went out, what else we got? You show me one human being who's been human lately, who say, yo, you know what, man? I fucked up. Do people even apologize to you anymore? When the last time somebody apologized to you? I'm sincere. When the last time somebody said, yo, I was wrong for that. I got to take accountability for that. I made a mistake. When the last time you heard that? Oh, you know people don't give a fuck. He's like, yo, man, just is what it is, yo. When the last time somebody said, yo, my bad, I fucked up? Think about it. When the last time somebody said that to you? You got people out here completely ruining lives, ruining everything, ruining your reality after everything. And life goes on. And then what happens, you start saying, well, if they don't give a fuck, I don't give a fuck. So how are we human? If nobody cares, then what's left of humanity? What's left in feelings? Because I'm like, yo, you got to get over that. I'm not a fucking robot. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not a robot. Shit is real. Pain is real. Betrayal is real. Forgiveness is real, but people be wanting you to forgive people that never ask for forgiveness. They be like, you got to get over it. You got to do it. Okay. Yeah, you did have women saying all types of shit when Kevin Samuels died. But they were these fucking fake ass women who think they witches and think this tarot shit. Fuck all that too. I want to say fuck your beads, fuck your crystals, fuck all that shit. Fuck all that. Because I don't see you doing none of that shit. You ain't whipping no goddamn witches brew. You ain't flipping no cards for our open motherfucking enemy. You doing that shit on your people. Period. So fuck that. Straight up. You ain't doing none of that shit to change our conditions. You doing that shit for weak ass love and hoping people fail. That's it. And money. But the people who are doing shit, the HOAs that tell you can't put a fence in front of your house, you don't fucking put no spell together for that. You put a spell together hoping you get a fucking new job or a raise and always some materialistic shit or hope we can stay together. Shit like that. But we got motherfuckers who've been fucking us off as a people for a long time and you ain't make one spell. One motherfucking spell. You ain't talking none of that spooky shit. You ain't sitting there shuffling no fucking cards. So who is the real enemy? Who is the real op? But you don't like his, black women this, black women that. Nobody hate black women more than black women. So get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Nobody hate black women more than black women. Y'all the ones who point out shit about other black women that he wouldn't even know. Shit, I was so naive at one point. You know what? I didn't even know that women had weaves and shit. I didn't even know what that was. I didn't really care. Well, yeah, it got long. I didn't know they was sitting there doing. I didn't know none of that shit. I didn't care. Oh, yeah, it looked nice. Well, that's a weave. That's a $200 weave. Cheap ass weave. I didn't know. Women taught me that shit. That cheap ass hair, that bullshit ass gel, that edge control ain't controlling no. Ha ha ha. She need to unbig her back. Ha 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 ha. You think we sit there and say, damn, she look good with them long ass lashes. That's women shit. That ain't got nothing to do with us. I've never looked at a chick and said, damn, you should get lashes. You should get 10-inch lashes. I never said that shit. Who suggested that shit? other women so they can laugh at you. Oh, break up with him, girl. So they can laugh at them. I've never in my life given one of my homies any advice to break up with a female. Never. Yo, bro, you got to work that shit out. You got to figure it out. Oh, no, girl. So everybody could be miserable just like you. But the minute a woman calls a man and says, rate me, he say, like a 4 at best. Oh no, he don't like black. For the same reason that he don't like her or didn't like about her, you don't like that shit either. But some of us got the balls to say certain things. You want to act like you all in alignment with everything. Like you wasn't greasing your face and putting on sneakers. Like y'all don't fight over dick every day. Like you not stalking some girl page because you think she like somebody you like. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all stop capping. But that's what I'm saying. We don't live in reality. Like a lot of niggas ain't in jail fighting over you. Like you didn't call your brother and got your brother killed or got your brother kill somebody. Like you didn't do that shit. So cut it out. Shouldn't have called him and asked him what you thought. Ask me what I think about something. Y'all never gonna like my answer because it ain't good. It's what I think. Ask me what I think. Let me do a segment on anything on what I think. You ask me? I don't know how to sugarcoat shit. I ain't got no bedside manner. I don't know how to make it palatable. I don't know none of that shit. It's either I like it or I don't. Why do you like it? Because I like this. Why you don't like that? Because I don't like that. But then people are so indecisive and so bugged out. You know, I've been in relationships with women. They say, what you want to eat? I want some Mexican shit. Oh, I don't want that. Yo, you asked me what I wanted to eat. Yeah, but if we gonna eat, we gotta want the same thing. You asked me what I wanted. I said I want some Mexican. Yeah, but I don't want to eat Mexican. Yo, you serious right now? All right, so let's just get whatever you want. No, but we gotta make decision. That's not even his name. And if you love him, go to his channel. He has nothing to do with what's going on here. Please, respectfully, don't ever do that again. Thank you. And that's not even how you spell his name. So I know you capping. And you're trying to be funny. But anyway, talk about fucking why you can't help make the decision. Shit like that. Shit like that. But if you ask somebody what they think and they tell you, why you so mad? You know, Kevin Samuels originally started his channel as a image consultant, and he would tell men what cologne to wear, how to dress, and all that. And the ladies invaded his platform and asked why he don't speak to ladies. That's why he used to say he was an image consultant. And the ladies was like, yo, why are you only talking to dudes and all that? And then when they invaded his platform and started to speaking to him, when he started speaking to women, that's when he blew up because they was in opposition to what he was saying. But he didn't start talk. He didn't have nothing to do with women. He was talking to men. Yo, it's funny because me and my cousin, that's what we talk about. I had a conversation with 10 Toes Down, like Shaft, like maybe a week ago. He was putting me on the colognes. We wasn't even talking about no internet shit. No, it's like, yo, you ever heard of such and such? Because grown men have different conversation. Grown men don't discuss weak shit. We be like, yo, Macy's got this on sale. Oh, nah, I got this from Neiman Marcus. I ain't paying that. Yo, go get this bottle. That's how a lot of us started talking to each other. That's how a lot of us having conversation. And then what happens, they come in, different people, and then it switches the platform, and then here we go. You said Kitten Heels was gay. He told her mother not to believe their child if she was informed about the partner they were being abused. I mean, you got that opinion. If you think he was gay, that ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? That's I mean, I don't know how that makes him gay, but I don't know if he was gay or not, honestly. I think, believe it or not, some of the dudes you think ain't gay, it's fucking gay. Unless you seen them with a man, unless you seen them smoking another man's boots or getting their boots smoked. Why you think some of these dudes are so hyper masculine and angry? Y'all watch one on YouTube most of the time. That's a complete fucking fun boy. That's why he mad. So unless I seen him, I don't know where he was. That's not even the point. But see, that's one thing you could pick out and say, yo, I'm glad he died. You know what I'm saying? When you can really harm them by not watching them. Seriously. When you can really harm them by not watching them. Yo, if he got caught with a man in the bed, that's that nigga. I didn't watch him. I'm gonna be real with you. Let's get this straight. With Kevin Samuels, I didn't watch him. I did not watch him. I didn't watch him when he was reviewing Cologne. I wasn't on that level yet. Right? And when he was talking to the women, I didn't watch that neither because he wasn't talking to me. I didn't care. I cared about what I wanted to watch. And we pick and choose we want to watch. So if you, again, I'll say what I say from the beginning. If you watch somebody who you don't like, then you are mentally ill. If somebody you don't like, you can watch and get riled up, something is wrong with you. Because you got a choice. And then, like I said, it ain't like when we was little and you sitting there and you watch a good show, Wheel of Fortune go off, and you sitting there and fucking MASH come on. And my grandmother sit there about to watch MASH, and there's one big ass TV with a TV on top of it. That's different. And you can't get up and go outside because it's almost time to eat and get ready for bed. You got the right to turn on and turn off whatever you want. But people really watch shit to be mad. People, listen, I got a mute list on Twitter. I don't want to see nothing Krishan Rock. I don't want to see nothing Blueface. I don't want to see none of the Smiths, not Willow, not Jalen, not Will, not Jada Pinkett. I don't want to see nothing Dr. Umar. I don't want to see nothing Sukiana. I don't want to see nothing Sexy Red. I muted all those names. I don't want to see nothing Gabrielle Union. Seriously, I don't want to see a retweet from them. I don't want to see nothing. So I had the right, although I'm not following them, I had the right to mute those names so I don't see nothing. I'm not mad at nothing. I just don't want to see that shit. I just don't want to see shit that I think is dysfunctional. It disturbs me. So I just muted it all. Am I going to be sitting there, man? No. No. I just muted all of that shit. Just muted those people. That's it. I don't see nothing from them. And if I see more people who are trending and people retweeting them and talking about it, and I deem it to be foolishness, I just go to their name, put their name, and I mute them and anything involving them. That's it. There is no way that I'm going to sit here debating it, because the minute I spell their name or say their name, I'm a part of what's making them trending. That's why people become trending topics. So even when you say you don't like it, when you hit the hashtag, your tweet, your post will come up as part of what made them trend. And you said something negative. You thought you were saying something profound. So you actually help promote them. You just actually help promote them. That's why you got 200 motherfuckers in here. Nobody want to watch it. But guess what? You're 201 now. Thank you for being here. You're 201. See, mental illness. See, I'm telling you. I ain't even gotta say nothing. Some shit is some shit is self-explanatory. I could say it and it'll happen in real time. Because people worried about who watching me or who don't want to watch me while they're watching me too. I didn't ask. I don't know this motherfucker. I ain't asked him to be here. You could be getting some pussy right now. You could be playing the game. You could be playing in your stinking ass. You could be doing all types of shit. You could be bettering yourself. You could be scrubbing your face, getting your skincare together. You could be lifting weight. You could be doing anything, but you're on YouTube watching somebody that you don't want to watch. How does that better you? How do you think you're bettering you by telling me what I ain't? I never said nothing about you. I don't know you. Seriously. So, yo, but I appreciate y'all as always. I see Lex Play. I never seen your name before, but I'm glappy. You glappy. What the fuck? See, they got me crazy. I'm happy. I was trying to say glad and happy. Glappy. Nah, that word sound too sus. So I ain't gonna incorporate that. Mercordio. But Lex Play, I'm happy that you here. Big Ma, my moderator, Lady E, Brown Girl, always appreciate you. Coach, appreciate you. Anthony, Lioness, Queen, Nettie Net, appreciate you. Walida, appreciate you. Learn how to comment though. Anthony, appreciate you. Who else is here? Ebony Ennis, appreciate you. Disrupting Reality NYC, pretty gangster. You know I appreciate you as well. D side, appreciate you. Who else is in here? I'm scrolling up. Um, Barbie girl, Tina, you crazy, but I appreciate you. Who else is in here? I'm scrolling up. But if I didn't say your name, um, but I don't really worry about who would say something to my face. And oh, my homeboy, my childhood friend, the Kitchen Clothes Podcast, Henry Blanco. That's the bro right there. Shout out to you. But you know what? Again, who would say shit in your face? Who would do shit? Man, we passed that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of it all, Big Damo, what's up, man? We passed all that. Like, I ain't even got to worry about that. We passed all that. You know what I'm saying? We passed all that. And I'm still sitting here with a channel about to hit 52,000 subscribers, work hard on this channel, and I still got 280 over there. Next month, we go on berserk. So like I said, man, whatever. What, me worry? Nah. So that's it. Remember, if you're enjoying the content, make sure you subscribe, like, leave a comment, and share. Yeah, make sure you do those things. Shout out to y'all. What do I have to do? Oh, damn, I gotta put out more of the Mark Curry interview. I got probably like 4 interview clips to put out. looking for some audio for something. And again, man, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for dealing with me. And I'm thirsty as hell, so I gotta get something to drink. I got some water somewhere around here. Where's my drink? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It is what it is, man. Until next time.